Hi there! Today we are taking a look at some mods that help you make Minecraft videos. This list of tools will elevate your content to a professional standard, and with a little bit of luck and a smidge of skill, you'll be cranking out better content in no time. So let's get into it. First, let's cover the obvious. To make videos, you need footage. You're probably already using a screen capture software, like OBS, and familiar with the first, second, and third camera perspectives available in-game. But to do more than the basics, we're gonna need some better tools. ReplayMod is a game capture studio which lets you revisit your gaming sessions and get exactly the shots you need. Setting up keyframes and camera paths is simple and sophisticated, and with a couple of clicks you can get amazing results, like a time-lapse of your latest mega build or the establishing shot of your next scene. But there is one significant drawback to using ReplayMod. And while it was truly the first of its kind and universally appreciated, I am heavily considering transitioning to and mastering our next mod. Flashback Mod is another game capture studio, and there's a few reasons why it feels superior to ReplayMod. First and foremost, audio. Yes, really. Final renders come with baked-in game audio. Gone are the days of getting OBS to record ReplayMod while it prints. Just to get sound you have to reattach later. Other notable improvements include a vast selection of rendering options and ways to modify the final product. Did you film while it was raining? No worries. Just change the weather and export. Did you want to get a well-balanced shot? Toggle on the rule of thirds and frame up. It's easy and fast. But what if you need extras for your film, and all of your friends are busy cranking MCSR ranked and aren't available tonight? This next mod has you covered. Literally. Motion capture is a mod which allows you to record and replay player movements. No friends? No problem. Now you can create scenes all by yourself. Truly, a one-man show. But not everything needs to be a big production. Maybe you just want to set up a simple shot and get rolling. FreeCam lets you detach your camera from your player and quickly fly around your immediate surroundings. And once you have a position you're happy with, you can switch back control to your character and quickly get the shot you need. Quick pro tip, you can use F1 to toggle the Minecraft UI to get a cleaner, uninterrupted shot. This mod is also great for scoping out an area faster than you might be able to explore it on foot. On 2B2T, for instance, hackers use it regularly to move through uncharted territory carefully, though there it's usually part of their hacked clients. But if you're looking for a bit more control, Camera Utils is another mod that can help you get some pretty unique shots in Minecraft. This tool comes with a detachable camera, zoom function, and custom third-person framing. The zoom distance is comparable to what you'd get from a spyglass, but a spyglass will take up an inventory slot and only show you half your screen. You also get two different customizable presets for a third-person camera, which can be tailored to get shots that feel more intentional and less like raw footage. If FreeCam is your drone, Camera Utils is your handheld camera rig, and both are faster than Flashback or ReplayMod. But what if you need to capture something big? Well, for that, we're gonna have to dive into the world of LOD mods, level of detail. There's a few options available, like Bobby, Voxy, Distant Horizons, and NVIDIA, but they all solve the same problem. Render distance. Let me give you a practical application. For my last thumbnail, I needed an image of a huge mega build I'd found on 2B2T, but by the time I had finished editing the video, I had already traveled over 1,000,000 blocks in another direction. By using world tools with ReplayMod footage, I was able to reconstruct a world download of the Mario map art. I then loaded that world with Distant Horizons and set my RDR to 3000 because I paid for the whole CPU. And bang! I had the full build instantly at my fingertips without the headache of revisiting it. And now that you can load thousands of blocks in any direction, you might want to see some of them from a distance. There are plenty of zoom mods on the market, and you probably want to get a couple. To see far away, you'll want something like WeZoom, which boasts a 50x magnification, which is pretty far. But to get a snappy impact zoom for storytelling, you might want something like Zoomify, which gives you two zoom presets that can be tailored to your style. Punch in quick for a dramatic close-up, or maybe take your time talking while you get to the point. We need to talk about your focus. Not that focus, camera focus. But while we're on the subject, W attention span, thank you for sticking with the video. Subscribe if you're learning stuff. Depth of field can give your videos a much higher level of cinematic value. Most shader packs have an autofocus feature that acts like a smart eye. When you point your crosshairs at a creeper, it will pull focus and blur the foreground and the background around it. We can take this concept a step further with the depth Depth Map Shader Pack. Depth Map Shader Pack. By combining your footage and its depth map in your editing software, you effectively unlock the power to change the focus of your camera after the recording is already finished. I just found out about this trick while researching for this video, and I can't wait to put it to good use. But what about the oldest low-budget trick in the book? Green screen mod is self-explanatory. There's no need to use lime green concrete and wrestle with shaders and shadows. This mod gives you instant access to red, green, and blue chroma key blocks. Just add a dash of post-production, and you can be anywhere in just a couple of clicks. Like Blender. Blender's obviously not a mod, but I do use it in my workflow, and it's completely free. And so is MC Prep, which is an open source Python add-on for Blender designed to streamline the workflow for creating Minecraft-themed renders and animations. Now, I'm not an animator, but I do like using Blender to create scenes, assets, and lighting for my YouTube thumbnails. And I learned literally everything I know about it right here on YouTube. It might seem daunting at the outset, but I promise you, I have more trouble with Replay Mod than I do with Blender. Still, if that's too much, I'd like to introduce you to our next mod. Armorer's Workshop is largely a cosmetics mod with one very cool alternative use. If 3D modeling software is too daunting to learn, this mod has you covered with a very useful 3D mannequin. You can place them anywhere in your world, reskin them, equip them, and pose them. This is a great low-budget way to crank out thumbnails without having to learn about vectors and topology and rigging. Yuck. Our bonus mod this week is 3D skin layers. I just found out about this one randomly while doing research for this showcase. What does it do? It makes you big chonky, and I like that. Stupid, simple, fun. Before we part ways today, I'd like to share with you 3 really good tips I've learned over the years of making Minecraft content, and a couple of them I don't hear a lot of people talking about. 1. If you're filming in Creative, use this command to freeze time. /game rule do daylight cycle false. This will ensure that you have lighting continuity across all of your shots. 2. When you can, film at 30 FOV. It is more intimate, cinematic, and usually connects better with your audience. 3. When filming with Replay Mod, always open and close your game menu after a recording to avoid capture crashes. Trust me, you will save yourself a lot of headache if you follow these 3 simple rules. That pretty much brings us to the end of the video today. I know it was a quick one, but I'm in the throngs of finishing up the 2B2T map art series, and since I was looking for some fun new tools to spice things up, I figured I'd share them with you guys. Thank you for liking, commenting, and hyping the video. I'll see you all in 2 weeks with another upload. Peace.